Hello and good evening everyone. But wait, imagine it's a hot day and you are sitting comfortably in your living room, enjoying the cool air from your air conditioner. But what if the air conditioner suddenly stops working? That can be frustrating, right? That's why it's important to understand how HVAC systems work. Keeping them in a good shape helps them work better and save energy. So today, we will demonstrate how to install and service a wall-mounted split air conditioning system. These include 3 key processes: pump down, recharging, and vacuuming. Before we begin, let us introduce ourselves. We are from Group B, 3BMKV, Section 1/1. Let's start with the pump down process. The purpose of this process is to transfer all the refrigerant from the indoor unit into the outdoor unit. To begin, we need to remove the caps from the 2S and 3S service valve. The 2S valve or low pressure service valve is used to control the flow of refrigerant during servicing, while the 3S valve or high pressure service valve isolate the high pressure side of the system. The tools required for this process are Allen key and adjustable wrench. These are used to open and close the valve effectively without causing damage.
The pump down process requires the AC unit to be powered on. When the unit is operational, the compressor will actively move the refrigerant. Next, connect the manifold gauge blue hose to the low pressure 2S valve on the outdoor unit. The manifold gauge is an essential tool for monitoring refrigerant pressure and ensuring the process is performed safely. As the compressor starts, it pumps the refrigerant from the evaporator back to the compressor. This ensures all the refrigerant is isolated in the outdoor unit, ready for servicing or relocation. Once the refrigerant has been transferred, turn off the 2S valve while observing the manifold gauge. The low pressure gauge will gradually drop to 0 psi, indicating the refrigerant is fully removed from the indoor unit. At this point, quickly close the low pressure gauge valve to prevent the refrigerant from escaping. Then close the high pressure 3S valve to isolate the refrigerant inside the compressor.
After closing the high pressure 3S valve, the refrigerant is safely stored in the outdoor unit's compressor. Finally, turn off the AC unit and secure the service valve caps. This concludes the pump down process, which is essential for safety handling refrigerants during AC maintenance or relocation. Moving on to the recharging process. Recharging involves refilling the system with refrigerant to ensure optimal cooling performance. This is necessary if the refrigerant levels are too low, which can happen due to leaks or during maintenance. Start by connecting the yellow hose from the manifold gauge to the refrigerant tank. It is important to check for leaks in the connection and tighten the hose securely. Open the refrigerant tank's valve completely, followed by the manifold gauge valve to allow refrigerant to flow into the system. Monitor the gauge to track the pressure levels.
Before proceeding, make sure the AC unit is running in a good condition. While the unit is on, open and close the manifold gauge valve as needed to control the flow of the refrigerant. The system should be recharged until the pressure reaches automatically 200 psi, ensuring the efficiency cooling performance. During the process, the blue hose remains connected to the S2 valve, allowing the refrigerant to enter the system. Next is the vacuum process, which is a critical step for removing air and moisture from the system. Air and moisture can cause inefficiency and damage such as ice formation and corrosion. Begin by turning off the AC unit. Attach the manifold gauge to the system, connecting the yellow hose to the vacuum pump and the blue pressure hose to S2 valve low pressure side. Turn on the vacuum pump and open the low pressure manifold valve. Let the pump run for 10 to 20 minutes until the gauge indicates a vacuum below 0 psi.
Once the vacuum pump indicates below 0 psi, close the low pressure manifold valve to maintain the vacuum. Remove the vacuum pump and open the 2S valve momentarily to flush the system. Immediately close it again to ensure no air enters. After flushing, turn on the AC unit for 15 to 20 minutes to circulate the refrigerant and stabilize the system. Use the manifold gauge to check the pressure ensuring everything is functioning correctly. The vacuum process ensures the system is clean, efficient, and free from contaminants.
In summary, we have demonstrated the pump down process, recharging and vacuuming for wall-mounted spilled air conditioning system. These steps are essential for safe and efficient AC installation and servicing. Pumping down ensures refrigerant is safely stored, recharging restores the system cooling capacity, and vacuuming eliminates air and moisture for optimal performance. Thank you for your attention, and we hope this has been informative.